The Georgia game, man, you were up against it. You know why? Because McConaughey had the loins low. Butterscotch. All right. He had the whole kit and caboodle, baby. Walking in, 10-gallon butterscotch, loins low, horns in town. But the Dogs, baby, they didn't need owls in the house. They played largely from in front. Texas they had an opening drive that got them 3. Arch had some receivers drop balls in some critical spots where the game could change some. But essentially, Georgia in a season where they've had to pull rabbits out of hats repeatedly, they played from behind. They've won some insane football games, like truly insane. You look at them on balance and go, how the hell did they win these games? This was a game that followed a far more familiar and typical Georgia script, where they played from ahead at home. Their defense bottled up a Texas offense that has felt limited at times. In the end, I want to say Texas got up around 270 of offense. It's 28-10. They had like 200 yards of offense in the fourth quarter. And they ended up at 274. Wasn't like Georgia had a zillion yards of offense, but Gunner was much more effective in cashing in opportunities for touchdowns. I mean, you do the math, they ended up with 5 of them. And speaking of loins low, Georgia let them hang. After Texas got close enough, 14-10, Georgia answers, it's 21-10, and then roll the dice, pull out the wheelbarrow for your Sam Cassell meme, whatever. They clearly saw something on tape. And that something was, we're going to try an onside kick. Now, if it doesn't work, you gift wrap field position after you just regained a 2-score lead, and it'd be easy to say, why are you messing around with that? Right? Why are we messing around and putting them up around the 40, 45-yard line when they're not moving the ball super easily? They saw something on tape. They believed they could execute it, and it was perfection. It was perfection. Was it Cash that recovered that onside kick? I want to say it was. I'm almost positive it was. Well, handsome mustache. It's ballsy as hell. And I'm watching my wife sitting there fuming about the Gators, and she's like, why would they do that? I said, because they don't think Texas can catch him, even if they don't get it. And they clearly spotted something that they thought a play they thought they could run. But it's a hell of a lot different when a dude's got to kick an oddly shaped football and have it bounce up to their dude, as opposed to running a ball play, as Steve Spurrier would say, that you think, you got to play in your back pocket. You keep it all day to run in a spot where you need to pull it off. Very different than running an onside kick. I salute them for doing that. They go in and score, and forget it. Light show, Sanford Stadium, everybody's happy. Texas is, you guys been listening all year. I mean, I think Texas people think they suck. That's not what I've ever said. What were they ranked? 10th at the start of this week? I don't know, man. They're fairly limited offensively. They've got their playoff game, their last home game of the season. Thanksgiving week, A&M comes to town.